What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Everyone's. Oh man. Can niggas hear me? Am I loud enough?
Yep, I can hear you. And I can see you.
Hmm. Guess that's why it's raining down there.
Mm. How are you, Slick?
I'm blessed, my baby. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm here.
All right.
Give me a second.
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's up with it? I know I'm late, y'all. It's been, it's a day. It's a day, man. But we here. We made it. You dig what I'm saying? How the fuck? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Am I clear enough for y'all? What is it looking like? Talk to me. Ted and Nikki, you want to be on tonight? Big John not going to be here. I mean, it's going to be three women against well, not against myself, but it's going to be, three women on here. If so,
I like your hair, Slick.
thank you.
Looks cute.
Thank you. Even though it's crooked,
Like-
yeah,
Oh,
very
oh,
crooked.
yeah.
But,
Well, you know what? I wouldn't have noticed it if you didn't point it out. Like, so yeah, don't point it out.
it hurt my feelings, but I was like, fuck it.
Did you pay for it? Mm.
Yeah. But it took 8 hours. So you got
Eight
me
hours
fucked.
to
Yeah,
do
so you got me fucked up if you think that I was about to.
wait,
No, it's fine.
wait. 8 hours to do some
Yo,
corn? That's
these
crazy.
people out here in California,
That
man, I don't know.
should maybe take say maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if
But
they move slow.
fucking with my aunt, I think at the most, and that's if she moving slow, probably like 45 minutes. That shit
Yeah,
don't
for
take
some
that
corn
long.
roll. No, it don't
It's
take
it's
long.
regular gangsters. It's not like, but
Mm,
I'd rather come on here like this
hmm.
versus how I was just looking. I was looking crazy. I was looking like I was from over east. So
Wow. Wow. That's
you
sweet.
know, I'm just at that point. You feel what I'm saying? It's cool.
Mm.
It's absolutely
Rhea
fine.
Rhea said her internet is acting up, but she's here. She's send her a request. She said her internet's acting because it's been raining so much here. So don't mind.
Yeah. Fucking. Big John's not gonna be able to.
Mm,
He's not gonna be able to come dick with us tonight because
hmm.
they knocked out the weather knocked out all their power.
Yeah, this weather's been so crazy up here. It's in
I don't know. I'm sorry you guys are going through that. I do miss I miss good storms though. I will say that.
What are you stepping on?
We doing tequila with what the fuck juice? It's
Pineapple?
pineapple.
Looks like
It's
pineapple.
pineapple and it's a mixture type of juice. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, damn. I hope it don't storm out here. That's one thing I do hope. I like the rain, but it's too many trees that fall out this motherfucker, man. And
Out
they
here
just fall out
too.
this bitch
Out here
just because it's
too.
hot. So if that motherfucker get wet, it's gonna make the balance of it's making the tree heavier. The balance should be off. Then the shit just break in half, fall
Mm,
into the street. So
mm,
shit be fucked up. So
mm.
oh that was real. Oh that was real. What the fuck happened? Ah, there we go.
I thought we were going live at first.
No, I wasn't going to do niggas like that. I didn't even honestly. I wasn't paying attention to how bad y'all weather was. I done heard people say certain shit on my stories or whatever, but you
We talking
know,
about the weather
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
You didn't care
Crazy.
to pay attention.
you
Mm.
said what?
You didn't care to pay attention.
Ooh.
Um, Not really. I got it's
That's
kind of you know,
good. I mean, you are all the way over there,
In
but
yeah. You
it's
feel what I'm
like
in
saying?
sunny
I got worry.
California.
I got worry about heat
it's been
advisories
real
right now.
ugly. Wow, must be
Mm.
nice. It's been like
Must be nice.
I was in Roanoke the last 2 days for work, and it was like 47 degrees in straight rain.
It's
Like,
cold. It's cold right now. I'm
yeah,
cold.
Dang.
it's cold outside, and it's been raining for 3 days straight.
Yeah, just rain, and today it rained the most today.
Yeah,
Like
and where I live,
it was
my
so
whenever it rains, it
crazy.
doesn't have to like crazy storm, but whenever it rains,
Mm.
it takes a toll on the internet. I guess because everybody's in the house,
Yeah.
everybody's using their internet. I don't know, but it takes a toll, so I can't even.
Bless
All
you.
bless you,
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
All of my iPhone
Mm-hmm.
messages and things are coming through green, so it's kind of weird. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
where's Big John?
He won't be with us tonight.
Okay, all right,
Um, because of the inclement weather.
got
It
it.
has knocked out their power.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I thank God that didn't happen here, but I'm sad that it happened over there.
Yeah, the weather's been crazy.
It has been
Um,
pretty bad.
you know. So
Look, y'all, I broke out the plate. See?
since you broke out a plate. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What you about to warm up some Vienna
It's
sausages? My bad. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't start nothing.
I didn't
So
say anything. No,
no,
I was
no.
wondering if that's what the plate was for. No, for real. I didn't know.
It's too early. It's too
I'm
early for this, y'all. Too
sorry. I'm
early.
sorry. I didn't
I
know
didn't
when you said you was bringing out the
start
plate.
nothing,
I
so
didn't know
I'm just
whether that
throwing
was
it
what
up
it was
there.
about because
I'm warming
we know that's what you
up a
cook.
I'm
So I
warming
didn't
up
know.
I'm warming up a Red Baron pizza because I'm hungry. You
Slick.
I don't
Get
think
out
it's a
my
way he can
face.
mess that up. So
said what? What did you say, Slick?
I said I don't think you can mess that up.
Yo, I'm sick of you. You got your
I'm
hair
just
done. It
being
looks
honest.
nice.
I don't think it is unless you burn that motherfucker. I
And
mean,
that's the way to do it. Your hair looks nice.
It does look
Thank
nice.
you.
Let's
I
see.
Thank
told
you
him
so
that.
much.
Put it down. Let me
It's
see.
crooked.
See, you want to see too much now. See?
It's crooked.
Oh,
It's crooked.
see? See, that's crazy. How you gonna tell me not to mention it? Then because she said something about your Vienna sausage, you take that shit out on me.
That didn't have nothing to be. That didn't have nothing to do with
You
me.
gonna take
Nothing at
that
all.
shit out on me? That's crazy.
Let me
But yeah,
see.
it's
You're
crooked.
blurry. I can't see you. Okay, I see a little bit. It's nice. How
It,
you say it's crooked? Crooked, Keish.
the part
Cause
is
supposed to
crooked.
be. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be. It starts off and then it goes.
Yeah. The part is crooked, but it's still nice. She did a good job. But 8 hours is a long time for her to be doing your
That's
hair.
like saying, never mind. It's like you cute, but you look old. Like
That, that's fucked
How's
up.
she gonna say not to say it right? Right. I know, right? That was wrong of me. I'm so sorry, Slick. Let me
You already
let
said
me
it. Niggas gonna
take
have
it
shots
to
back.
fired.
say
Those are shots fired. I don't care what you say. Like
Let me roll it back.
it's cute, but it's not.
like
No,
you.
I was talking about he was because we came on at Rhea. I didn't know that the part was I didn't know the part was not straight. But he mentioned that it wasn't straight. I was like, well, no, I wouldn't have noticed it if you didn't say anything. So yeah.
Why did you
So that's why he
say something,
commented.
Slick?
Yeah, why
You
did you say
were you
something?
trying to beat her to the punch? Was that what you was doing?
So no, it wasn't that. It's just me living in my truth. Excuse me.
I appreciate that.
And
I like
so
that.
when I said it, she was like, "Oh, let me see." And then I showed her. She was like, "Oh, all right." And then after that, she say, "Oh yeah, don't just ain't nobody gonna notice unless you show them, unless you tell
Mm-hmm.
them."
Because I
So
didn't
she like, just don't
know.
say nothing. So what she did just now
I
was
didn't
add
notice. She
insult to
said it.
injury and get on some bullshit because you started with her Vienna sausages and she took it out on me like I told you to say the
Is
shit.
that what happened, Keish?
That's
That's
that's it in a
come on,
I'm
nutshell.
come
sorry,
on.
sugar.
I bet you the rain will slow down if you tell the truth. I
I
She
bet
said
did.
you.
that I
She
said
told the
that's
truth.
it in a nutshell.
She told the
I
truth.
told the truth.
So let me say, I apologize, Keisha. I wasn't coming for you. I just heard you say you was breaking out the plate, and when you said you were breaking out the plate, I was thinking the only one of the only things I know about you cooking is Vienna sausages, and the other thing was something runny. What was it that was runny?
Rhea, Rhea, girl.
Banana
I love
pudding.
you.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We already
I love you.
here.
I
It
love
was
you. I love
banana
you, Keisha.
pudding. I can't hold it.
Was that? That's what it was. I thought I was gonna
It
say
was
red velvet cupcakes,
it was
but nope,
hot
it was
ass
the banana.
banana pudding. It's crazy. Shit was spicy.
Uh,
Caliente. You forget about
I can't with I cannot.
You
I love
man
you.
know,
shit. I
Let me
Keisha,
done
make it
we
real.
love you
created
so
better
much.
by
Like
worse people.
you are the best. Like I swear to goodness, you're the best, bruh. Like
Thank you,
you
Rhea.
have
You're the
all the things rolled into you, like intelligent, beautiful, all the things, but yet you cook Vienna.
Listen, we're not getting into it tonight about the Vienna sausages, okay?
You're good. We're not gonna get into it.
We're
If you
not.
don't know us, then you'll never know. We're not gonna talk about it.
We're
We're gonna leave it
not talk about
alone.
it. You might see me eating it one day. You might
I won't
not.
ever. And
That's it.
the
Like on
truth.
the live, I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So the people, if they know, then they know. If they
Yeah,
don't, then they don't.
you gotta be a part of the herd to know if you know type shit.
If you
You know what I'm
don't,
You
then
know,
saying?
you better go
you
back and catch up.
catch up.
Yeah, I
Watch
mean
those.
that hair are
And the
different.
banana
What's
pudding
going
was
on?
like 18 episodes after the Viennas.
I gotta see
Listen,
because I think I think we're in the third season.
All right.
Don't get happy yet. I gotta see. I
um,
gotta
I'm
check
not
the dates,
happy. I'm not.
it's like what happened to our t-shirts?
ma'am. Since you want to break it up again on live, I sent a nice message. You were the
I
only
gave
one
you.
to reply to it, and I said I ain't even tell y'all the whole price. I said everybody send $5.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
I
oh,
didn't
you
send
did
you
say that.
$5.
Oh,
I didn't,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I didn't
Because
send my $5.
it's actually ten
I didn't.
dollars.
I didn't
It's
send
ten
mine.
dollars a watt.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Hmm?
oh, I'm so sorry. I
give
thought I
you
sent
this.
that to you. I was like, what? Sir,
Oh,
I gave you my ass. I gave you my whole government.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I gave you all my government too.
Yeah. Y'all,
All right, cause
y'all shit,
hey,
y'all shit sitting right there. The only person that shit I gotta do over is Big John's because he needs a bigger size. But
Do you have like a sample of the shirt? Like, because I asked you for a medium, but I want to, yeah, medium.
I
Don't
no
do that.
no
you
no
y'all
no 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 no.
800
That's not the
pounds. Like what the
problem.
fuck?
That's
You need
not
a
why I'm
small
looking
at
at
this
you like
point,
that.
Who, me?
ma'am.
What are
Yeah,
you
you.
No, no, no,
asking?
no, no. No, no, not a small, not a small.
Yeah, okay.
Medium. Yeah, a
And
medium.
by the way, I seen the progress. Get it, girl.
Thank you, girl. You know, I be in the gym. I
I
be in
mean,
the gym.
I was like, dang, cuz you fine.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray.
You welcome. Like, not for real. You look real
Thank
good. Real good.
you. You look
Oh, well,
amazing.
thank you. But you put in a lot of hard work. That needs some
Thank
applause.
you.
Yeah,
I try.
yeah,
As I eat this
And then
very
the
hard,
microwave beeps.
right, right. As I eat this pizza, because I'm hungry.
Yo. All right, so we supposed to be sending you $5?
Yeah.
8. You got me right, cuz.
Like you're not a scammer, right? If I cash up you this money, you're not gonna scam me, right? Let me stop.
I wish I was a scammer. I tried.
For real. Yo, for
I've been
real.
trying
That's
to
where it's
find the
at.
right people to fuck with.
That's where it's
I'm
at.
not even gonna
For
lie to
real.
you. I'm gonna do a quick little 3 month. I ain't even gonna do 6 months. I'm gonna do a quick 3 month run. You feel me?
You not gonna do you're not gonna do
Don't
Serious as a
scam.
motherfucker.
Don't scam.
whatever
That's
you
a quick
get.
Scammers
little.
aren't.
Give me $5, $10
You
off it.
feel me? Like I get the
Mhm.
Nah, don't
Mm,
scam.
mm.
shit
Get in there.
me. Let me find the
Mm.
right plug. Credit or
Mm,
debit either way. Swipe, swipe. You hear me?
mm. Not the swipe.
What you drinking?
To kill you.
To kill you?
Yep.
To kill you?
And pineapple and something
To
else.
kill you and what else?
Juice. It's a
Juice.
pineapple something. I can't think of the juice. It's
Juice.
pineapple something something juice.
To kill
But
you and juice.
yeah, it's good as a bitch. Yeah,
It looks
Okay.
like it's good. You drinking it like it's
yeah,
good.
you know,
There's
I
the
put that shit together. You feel me?
pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, what's the topics the last couple weeks, Joe?
I've
Just
been putting stuff in
I
the group
just got
chat, but I
home
don't know if
today.
anyone paid attention. So
Huh?
I don't know what we talked about tonight.
There she go.
All right, so I just got home
Mhm.
today from out of town for work, and it was like 2 hours ago. I got maybe 3 hours, 2.5 hours. I got home, so I really don't know what's going on, but I have seen or heard a few things. What's going on with the Diddy trial? Can we talk about that? Is that a thing or no?
Mm-hmm.
We can. I don't give a damn.
What's going on? Like
Mm-hmm.
anything that because I don't know. I was actually watching Dave Chappelle in my hotel last night, right? The Dave Chappelle show, and
Mm-hmm.
you know that episode of that he did to mock the Diddy TV show that he had
Making
with
the
making the bed.
bed.
Dylon.
Dylan,
And I spit
and like the Cambodian breast milk.
the
Breast
Like, I
Cambodian
was like,
milk.
milk.
You
yo,
made my
yes.
day.
Oh my God, the milk dripping down his neck, yo. And
That was
then
the funniest
Farnsworth,
episode. That
yo,
was the
what
funniest
it
episode.
was. That one and then the True Hollywood Stories, of course, was my favorite.
My,
But
my also favorite was the Tupac one. The Tupac one was my. Hey, did you see that one?
mm-mm.
He
Oh, when they was in
he
the
was in,
club and shit, and
yes, and they
niggas
kept
got the time.
table.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, and he was like, "Stop hitting the table." That was the funniest fucking.
Yo, I like the Puff Daddy one, the R. Kelly one when he was piss on you, and then
Put some piss
the one when he
on
was
you
in
was
court, he was
crazy.
like, I
Piss
plead the
on
fifth,
you.
3, 4, 5.
This nigga said, put some piss on you. I'm making sure that's a fucking clip bite. That's gonna be
Piss
so
on
funny.
you. So
Put some piss
the fact
on
that
you
the
is
whole Diddy
crazy.
thing, and then Farnsworth Bentley came on at the end of like the episode of, or was it his portion of?
Hey, the
I
nigga can
wonder,
fly,
and
man.
he was like, I wonder what he knows
Oh,
about the whole, because he's
he
like
knows a
mentally
lot.
up
He knows
with
a
the
lot.
rap.
Everything
Farnsworth was right there.
He has a
right there.
beautiful family. I wonder what he knows. Do you think he's going to testify?
I don't think so. They would have to subpoena him to make him testify.
Because he got out clean and clear.
Him and
I wouldn't
Mace. Him
say
and Mace.
Mace
clean, but he
too.
got
I want
out
to
of there.
know. I want to know about Mace.
You know what I really enjoy? I enjoy watching what's the name of their podcast? Mason Cameron. What's the name of it? Flick.
Huh?
They got a podcast?
Mason Cameron,
Oh,
their
it
podcast.
is what it
It
is.
is what it is. I love watching. I mean, they are
Hey,
they are
these two assholes.
hilarious.
Do they ever bring up this
They,
situation?
Yes.
they,
Yeah, they
so
all the
they asked
time.
Mace to come to court.
What?
Wait, did
Yeah,
they?
they
Wait, did I
asked
Wait,
Mace
he
to come to
summons
court.
they summons Mace to come to
They
court?
didn't
summon him to come?
summons. They didn't summons him. They asked him, could he come though? Could he come to the trial?
Oh,
So
yeah, that's right.
What
Yeah,
it's
did he
his
say?
choice
yeah.
if he goes or not. You know what I'm
They
saying?
were
Did he say
But
talking
he
about it.
wouldn't?
Yeah, Cameron said he would only go if Mace goes,
mm-hmm.
but Cameron said he's not just going to show up at the trial. Mace is not going to that damn
I
trial.
don't think so
He said
either.
he said he might go.
Yes, he
I think
would.
he's free and
Mace a
clear. I
fucking
don't think
asshole. Mace a spiteful
yeah,
asshole too.
yeah. I don't see him
Mace
being
just got his
spiteful.
money too. Yeah,
Right.
can't do
I
that.
don't I don't
Can't do
see him
that.
being an a-hole. I really
Uh,
don't.
Uh,
I don't.
Nah. Yeah.
you
He's
don't
an
know
asshole.
Murder Mace like everybody else know Murder
I
Mace.
think he's
We ain't
smart.
talking
I
about the
think he's
preacher
smart.
nigga.
Because you
I
would
think he's
think, I
smart.
mean, if he wasn't smart, Keish, then he would be wrapped up in all this crap like everybody else. I think that he is very smart when it comes to this. And I think that he was smart when he got out, and I think he's been smart since then because I think he knew that this stuff was going to happen. But
It wasn't
Yep.
no he
him,
got out. He
no,
got kicked out.
no,
Well,
I'm just saying that when he got
yeah.
out, he didn't say nothing, regardless of if he got kicked out or he jumped out. He didn't say a word. If he knew what he knew or what he knows, if it's as bad as they're saying it is, then he did it the right way. Like kicked out or jumped out. He did it right. Farnsworth Bentley did the same thing. But that's the one I want to hear. I want to hear from Farnsworth before I want to hear from Mace.
If
Well,
they
Even
pay
though
that
Mace
man a
goes back,
bag,
even though
he'll
Mace goes
come.
back to Biggie, I want to hear Farnsworth's. I
Listen,
really do.
I know that nigga Farnsworth got
no,
videos, pictures,
no.
diaries, dates, and
Diddy
time.
probably paid him a nice little hefty penny to never talk about any of the shit
For
ever.
sure.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sure.
he's not
Not
going to talk
probably. I'm
about it.
sure. He paid a lot of other people too that's talking.
Yeah, but
Man,
that's different.
the nigga,
Farnsworth?
the
Mm-mm.
nigga, your name was the Punisher.
Mm. Oh yeah,
No
the Punisher,
name.
the dancer. Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Think
That
about
Yeah.
nigga was out
it.
that big.
He's not even that attractive. Like I don't understand it. I don't understand. I could see if he was like fine, but he's not. I don't. Ain't
He's
no way.
not. Yeah, he's not that cute.
Ain't no way.
Mm-mm.
Ain't no way.
Mm-mm.
Not attractive to me at
Not
all.
still
So
built.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he must literally have a horse hanging off the front of him. And even still, that's like way too much, and it's not attractive. So I don't understand where that came from. So I
Yeah.
be
Someone said
so
Tom
I'm not
Harden.
saying that he's not telling the truth, but I wonder how much truth is in some of this stuff that's coming out. Like I really don't like. Is it all true or is it partially true? And is it exaggeration because the situation is what it is at this point?
I mean,
It's true. I think it's true.
I feel like some of it is exaggeration.
Mm-mm.
Some of it.
I don't think any of it is there. I think it's very true.
I mean, but I can't see.
we
Bad
know.
boy for life.
I know somebody. I know
Mm-mm.
somebody who used to work. I know somebody who used to work for him. I'm not gonna say their name.
Work for who?
Diddy.
The Diddler?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's true, girl. It's true.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not. I ain't gonna lie though. Like I said before, like I'm not mad at. So I'm not mad at a lot of shit that happened. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the child, anything that's dealing with children,
Mm-hmm.
we got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of grown ass adults
That part.
making decisions.
Mm-hmm.
That's on them. That's on them. Um, also, when it comes down to the fact of, excuse me, the shit that I always argue, rich people get bored. Excuse me, and they do what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So niggas knew. Denzel Washington said it in how many interviews?
I don't know.
By 12 o'clock, I'm gone.
Mm.
So everybody had a fucking choice. It wasn't nobody. It wasn't no what's his name? What's the preacher singer? It wasn't no Marvin Sapp type situation going on. You feel me? Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody say lock the doors. Everybody came. You feel me? With they complimentary baby oil
Not the Marvin
and
Sapp. Not the Marvin Sapp. Lock the doors. Wow.
real shit. Niggas can't say nothing, and that's the thing. Like it's honestly, it's a big window that Diddy has that he can fuck around and get out.
There's
And
not. There's not.
no, it
Because I think you're just
is. It is because what?
A
It's
big
no
window.
way
A
possible.
big window that he had for what?
It's no way possible that they destroyed all of his evidence that he had. Because when he first came out with his number one threat was what? Because we keep throwing that to the past. Oh, for all you political people and all that came to the parties and was there, because that's the whole reason why, you feel me, the Alphabet Boys went in there. And because of the fact they was trying to get them tapes. They was trying to get all the evidence that he had out. So when they did go get his ass, they wouldn't be a part of the shit. But we talking about a college graduate, a very smart kid, street smart and book smart.
who you talking
That
about? He
Diddy.
didn't graduate college. He didn't graduate from Howard. He dropped
He
out.
went.
Oh.
He didn't graduate.
Well, he went. God damn it. I,
He got
I
in. That's what's important.
that
That's
too. Like you feel
the
me?
part. Oh, he got into
I just
Howard.
want. I just want people to because people. Oh, nah. He didn't
You
graduate.
went to Morgan. Stop it. I'm
What's wrong with
sorry,
Morgan?
but I'm just tired of her shit.
Morgan is an awesome school.
Thank you. Orange and blue. MS. You know
My son went to Morgan.
that part. How
We,
old is your son?
however, we did have to go get him his sophomore year because it was too much violence on
Oh
campus.
damn. Thank you. Now let me continue.
It wasn't
Um,
violent when I was there. It was
Oh
fine.
no, maybe not when you were there, but a couple years ago we
what's
had
up,
to go
bro?
get our kid because he was 4 hours away, almost 5 hours away. He was like, "Yeah, no." He had witnessed two shootings in the year and a half he was there.
Tomato, tomato.
He had to come. Yeah, I feel you because I mean, Morgan State is. I would still represent. I got a Morgan State sweater in my closet right now that I wear on a regular basis. So it is what it is.
My teeth
Still represent.
say in the morning. Okay, orange and blue. Anyway, we'll stop talking about Morgan. But
What were we
go
saying?
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth. Keisha has a problem with Howard because she didn't get accepted. Now
I did get accepted into Howard. Thank you very much. I didn't want to go.
she didn't get accepted. Okay.
I got accepted to a lot of
So
schools. FAMU,
those people,
Howard.
they told me. They already told me what it was, and this was before the fast for error. You
What are you
feel me?
talking about? It wasn't
So
before the fast. What are you talking? I'm not that old.
you feel me? You know,
About
cause she 40 years old,
I'm
and this was
39.
before that,
I'm 39.
and it was just
Howard Howard is too expensive for it to be
hey,
HBCU.
hey, hey. See how the truth comes out? Oh, I don't gotta listen. Y'all think that? Listen, Heard. Y'all think I be lying to y'all? I be telling y'all the truth. It's just
What
depending
you talking
on
about?
what she gonna
Howard
tell
is
the
too
truth
expensive.
about it.
It
You
was way
feel
more
me? Always
expensive than
remember,
Morgan.
I'ma hurt your feelings before I lie to y'all. I got y'all. We the
Oh,
steppers. You feel
what
me?
are you talking about?
I can't see
IG
comments.
since
I can barely see
'08
y'all.
went to ICDC at this
That is
point.
my best friend. That is my best friend, Moriel. I don't know what
She went to
girl. She
ICDC.
did not. She went to Morgan like me. We
She
are
went to
Morganite.
ICDC,
MSU.
Cal.
And
That
you will
went
not
Morganite.
talk negatively about our
Hey,
school.
yo,
Thank
niggas don't give a fuck about no
you,
Bears. What you
Bestie.
talking about?
Thank you, Bestie Boo.
Alright.
Okay.
I give a fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
I give a fuck about them ashy ass Bears. When have
Hmm.
y'all
I have
ever won a
Mario,
football conference?
Mario,
I have
did you hear what he said? He called
I
us
have no comment.
ashy ass the
When is
Bears.
let's talk about it real quick.
That's crazy work.
When has Morgan won any sporting event?
Fuck that. We
Sporting event, when have
let me
y'all won something?
let me say something real quick. Okay, we've had a couple people. I'll say a couple that I
Here
know
she
of
goes.
that
Here
have
she
that
goes.
that have made it to the NFL.
That have made it to the
Okay.
NFL. But
Uh,
we're not no, the question was
one of
maybe
them.
it's the Morgan getting to your brain, the lid off the walls. Listen, when
Mm,
have y'all
mm.
won a sporting event? When was the last year y'all did that?
This,
On a
this past
national level.
this
We
past
talking about on a
this past year,
national level?
lacrosse. We have a lacrosse team, and they won the national. Yes, lacrosse. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the first that's 25.
Hmm.
That's 2025. No, it's 24. 2024.
Yeah, lacrosse, and our bowling
Nigga.
team, and we have a bowling team. They also won.
Nobody gives a fuck. Listen to me. Don't you ever say that again. Everybody on the bowling team
Thank
is not
you.
even alumni.
We
They are teachers.
we went for the education. Okay, you see my best friend right
Nigga,
there?
y'all went
She's an
for the
auditor.
leadership. Y'all got
Auditor. Okay,
high. That shit was Fair East Side. You feel me?
it was not. Okay, it was a great experience, and the campus is a national treasure. Okay, we are considered a national treasure. Is Howard considered a national treasure?
I
No,
didn't go to Howard. I don't give a damn. But Howard is a national treasure too, though.
it's not. It's not
The
recognized
fact
as a
that
national
all
treasure.
these
But Morgan is though.
HBCUs were are secretly white people schools is crazy though. But we don't gotta dig that deep.
We we can dig deep. Morgan was a religious college for men. It was a religious college for men. Yes, before it became a co-ed. We know our history.
We can go deeper. We
No,
can go deeper. We can go even
no,
deeper.
we're not. Mm-mm.
But nah, I'm glad you got some edification. You feel me?
Thank you. Thank you,
And
Mario. Thank you, Boo. Because I don't know what Flick's talking about. He wished he went to Morgan.
I don't. I
He
That's
don't.
said, "I
why
don't."
you hate me so much.
The
That's why you
school
hate
that
me
I
so much.
was going, the actual college that I was going to go to, the bitches denied. Well, not
What college
denied.
was you gonna go
They
to?
they canceled my they canceled my scholarship at Loyola when I got locked up.
Oh, they
Cause
racist.
cause Loyola is a lacrosse school. That's what I had the scholarship for, lacrosse. Okay. So when you're talking about a real good school, that's education, sports, and all that. You think places like Loyola, Coppin State, shit, even B Triple C. You know what I'm saying?
No one thinks about
Go
Coppin.
Panthers.
Nobody thinks about Coppin except for nursing. They have a really great nursing program. Other than that, don't nobody think about Coppin for nothing.
What are you talking about? Coppin's football team is better than Morgan's. Are you crazy?
That is a lie. That is an absolute lie. We always be Coppin. We be Coppin at basketball,
Bro,
and we be
bro,
Coppin at
listen to
football.
me.
Okay,
Listen to me.
that was in school when I
Coppin
was
is
there. But that's a
established.
lie.
Listen, Coppin School
Coppin
for
is
sports
not even a D1 school. You know, Morgan, we are a D1 school now. We are,
because of
and
what?
because of football.
Because
In
of
football.
what? No. Because of what? A
Mm.
nigga paid y'all way to get there, not because y'all earned y'all way.
What are you talking about? What are
You
you talking about?
talking to a sports player.
Explain
You're not gonna
yourself.
listen. Don't try to win this argument because you're gonna
I'm not
lose.
trying to win. Explain yourself, please.
Morgan bought Morgan bought their way into their positioning. Thank you. Thank you.
How?
Thank, thank you.
Who who
Listen
who is
to me.
FTV
I'm
Bubba?
telling you. Since I was a kid, Morgan wasn't a top school. Morgan actually got the funding and bought their way into.
It's me.
Oh, are we?
You're blurry. Yeah, what's going on?
Oh. Am I blurry?
Hold on.
Because everybody's clear to me.
My shit looking like.
But it might. You're frozen. Okay, now you're blurry. Okay, you're still blurry, but I may be my internet. But keep going. Y'all keep arguing. I like your argument. Keep going.
Okay, no, hold on. Let me turn
Somebody
the well fizzle
bought
back
their
on.
way into
Oh,
a conference or
look,
something.
you're not blurry. But
It might
Rhea,
be
you're
just
a
me.
little.
It might.
Yeah, you're a
I
little
might.
blurry. Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say it might just be me.
it's not
My
trash.
internet.
You're a national
Everybody went
treasure.
on that bullshit ass visit. I went on that visit was bullshit.
You
The
haven't been to
only
the
good
campus
part
list.
about that
You
visit
haven't.
was I got like 10 numbers. That was it.
You haven't been to the campus lately. The new president has made a lot. I mean, he's not new anymore, but he's been
Hey,
there now
guess
for
what?
like 8 years.
Nobody cares about him.
He's made a significant strides on the campus. It looks amazing. We have the biggest library in the state of Maryland. Thank you very much. On the campus, we have a hotel on the campus. Okay,
I do know
state of the
when my son
state
left,
of
they
the
was
art
building a new
engineering
dorm.
building.
You know what the
Huh?
hotel
They was building a
for?
new dorm when my
The
son
hotel is
left.
for the students.
It's
It's for the
beautiful.
students.
But
For the for the
you know why?
Mm.
What
Hmm?
are you talking about?
Okay.
It's for
Because
hospitality management for the students, so they can learn. They can learn on campus. But it's a
yeah,
functioning hotel.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
still love Morgan State. I do. I
Morgan.
I couldn't leave my kid
Crushing.
there. Hmm?
Crushing. Hands and feet.
And that was just the last, what was it, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we had to go get him. I just couldn't leave him there. Couldn't
Mm-hmm.
do it. It had gotten really, 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 really bad in the area.
So where is
Girl.
he living?
On
On
campus.
In what
campus.
dorm?
Very
What
Um,
dorm is
no,
he
no, no,
living in?
no. No. The whole school is
what was
supposed to
it?
be safe.
He was on
Like,
the well, yeah. It was supposed to be safe, but with the first day when we first got there to drop him off, the whole dorm smelled like street weed. And then when
Uh-huh.
you walked in his room, there was weed all over the desk that was supposed to be his side of the room, but was
Condoms on the
between.
floor.
And it was crazy because my son is a suburban kid, so
Mm.
he won't used to that
so
type of stuff. So
Suburban.
what dorm was it
my kid
though?
was just a suburban
Which
kid. You know what I'm saying? What was it
dorm?
called?
She keeps
Where,
It was
on
one of the freshman dorms. I can't think
where was
of the
it?
name of it.
Where was it located on the campus?
It's
I can tell you.
located close to where the bridge is.
There's two bridges. So which bridge?
The one that had the orange glass on the side, like not glass, but the orange plastic that had bullet holes in it.
What?
That goes
Well, there's
across.
actually I
It
guess
was like,
there's three bridges.
okay, so
Is it the one
his dorm was the freshman dorm. It was like right over top, like it was split the cafeteria. It was like over top of the cafeteria.
Rawlings?
That's
That's
it.
Rawlings.
That's where he
Rawlings.
was. That's where he was, and
Okay.
the inside of it was absolutely
Mm,
terrible,
it was
terrible,
horrible.
broken.
mhm.
It was. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now,
Morgan State was my dream school when I was coming up. That was my dream school. So that's the reason why my son decided
Mm,
to go there because he got
mm,
accepted into Howard
mm,
as well
mm,
as Morgan. But we
mm,
chose Morgan because that was my dream school to go to.
mm,
And
yeah.
he was like, I want to go where my mom wanted to go, and that's where we
mm.
ended up going. When we got there, it had fell
Certified
apart. It wasn't good. My aunt actually went
trash.
to Morgan. My aunt went to Morgan back in the day in the 80s and 90s, and she graduated from there, and it was absolutely gorgeous then.
Mm,
Mm.
But when my son got there, completely, these young kids, they completely tore the campus up. The room was terrible.
Condoms on the
Um,
floor.
the
mhm.
first
Pregnancy
semester,
test all in the trash
the
cans.
very first semester, my son was walking to the McDonald's that's across the bridge. And by
Yeah.
the time he got to the
In North
McDonald's, it was the
Way.
gas station. Well, yeah, right there at the gas, he witnessed a shooting. That was the first shooting he
Yeah,
witnessed.
Mm.
Within the first
but here's
Niggas
semester.
always getting
here's the thing.
whacked at that
And
gas
I'm
station.
not trying to say anything bad about it
No,
because
no,
I
no. But
still love Morgan State.
here's the thing
I
though.
just couldn't leave my
Well,
son there.
but here's the thing because I feel you. So Morgan looked different when I was at
Of course,
Morgan.
of course.
Morgan probably looked worse. Like right now, when you said your son was there 2 3 years ago.
2 years
She
ago,
just
3
said,
years ago, 3 years ago,
That's what I'm saying. So
it
this
was
campus that
bad.
you're seeing, the um, you probably just saw the dorm, but the campus is beautiful.
No,
Like
no,
it's
no,
beautiful.
no,
"Stop
no.
bullshit."
We saw the whole campus. I went several times to visit him. And I was
Campus
literally, it took us
is
5 hours to get
beautiful.
him. The campus was nice. Not so much beautiful. It was decent.
Ha!
But the bad thing was, but
Mediocre.
I'm not exaggerating for nobody. What I'm telling you is the younger kids, the younger generation, they don't give a crap about nothing. They didn't care about nothing.
Mm.
So they were out there smoking weed all over the place.
Mm.
It was it was like a bunch of YNs all over the place, just
Mm.
doing whatever they wanted to do. The field where the basketball, baseball, the baseball, all that stuff, it didn't look the way it looked in the brochures or the way it looked when we did the summer tour. It didn't look the same when we got
Catfish.
there. By the time the
They have
kids got on campus, it was insane. Keisha, I'm not
they
lying to
have
you. It was
they
insane.
have fields. They have to field. So that field that you were talking about, that's just a whatever field. But
But
the football field,
Keisha, what I'm telling you
the
is it was
football
trash
field is
all over the
amazing.
place. It was trash everywhere. It wasn't what we expected with the money we were paying for out of
Mm.
state, especially him being an out of state student and
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
us going there. And the first year we made it, that first semester of the second year,
Mm.
he
Mm-hmm.
witnessed his second shooting and fell into a depression. And we had to go get I had to go get my
Two
kid because
shootings.
it was bad. It was like what the he, like I said, first of all, he's a suburban kid.
I'm a
I'm from
suburban
Landover,
too.
You
I'm
said
a
two
but I'm
suburban
from
too.
shootings.
Landover. I'm from PG County,
Mm-hmm.
Bright Seat Road. Like, and
That
I
never happened
understand
to West
Dodge
Baltimore.
View, Dodge Park, which
Listen,
Dodge Park
West
is
Baltimore
their
is more
community.
dangerous than East Baltimore. Okay, I couldn't stand Cobbin. Cobbin
You
was
are
All I'm
smoking
saying is,
dick.
all I'm saying
Stop
not
it.
is,
West
all I'm
Baltimore
saying
at
is,
night is
I'm
scary.
not saying
So I don't
that
know
it was
what you.
Morgan State. I'm not saying that it was Morgan State, but
Stop
the
it.
surrounding area around Morgan State caused what was inside of Morgan State to become toxic. And it was bad. Like, a lot of the students
Mm.
that were in Morgan State were from the surrounding area. So it was just to the point where we flushed thousands of dollars down the drain to
Down
go
the
get my kid,
toilet.
to bring him home, because he couldn't stay there. I was afraid for his life.
Mm,
Damn.
okay, well, I'm very. I didn't have that experience. I'm not saying that there was
No,
something that happened
you
on campus,
damn.
but
Of course you didn't. Just like Virginia State, when I was there, it's nowhere near what it is now. When I,
hmm
I went, I went to Virginia State, and now Virginia State is off the
Oh!
chain. But back then, it wasn't as bad as it
West
is
Baltimore
as it
is
is
not.
now.
West Baltimore is
Oh!
dangerous. I don't care what nobody says. West Baltimore is dangerous. Okay, I don't care what nobody says. West Baltimore,
And
West
honestly,
Baltimore.
Keisha, I do think that it was the surrounding area more so than the university, because, like I said, my aunt went there. She graduated there. I went there for her graduation, and it was freaking beautiful. It was awesome,
Yeah.
and that was my dream school. Even Gina in Martin, she wore a Morgan State shirt more than once
Yeah,
on the
she didn't.
episodes.
Yeah, she didn't
So
go
it
to
was
Morgan,
like,
but yeah.
yeah,
hmm
no, she didn't. She didn't. Of course, I researched it, but she didn't. But she wore the sweatshirt a couple times. But it
Yeah, I saw
changed.
that. Yeah.
It changed.
hmm
It changed over the years, and I don't know if it was. I don't think it was the university. I think it was the surrounding area that kind of bled into the campus that changed a lot of things.
Okay. Well, I feel you. I haven't been there maybe in about five. I do intend on going to homecoming, but I know that
Yeah,
as an alumni, we get updates and stuff from the stuff that we see online and stuff.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. Of
I
course, of
mean,
course. When my
so
son left, they were actually building a new dorm with a
yep.
library attached, or there was a new library. But I know it was a new dorm that there was like they showed the videos, and I was like, man, that's gonna be really, really nice. And there's
With
like,
the dorm with the bookstore. It was a bookstore.
yeah, that's what it was. Beautiful,
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful.
it's beautiful.
So
Yeah,
hopefully that it made some changes to the campus, but
a lot of
I
change.
wouldn't know.
They made a lot of changes. Like even I know you don't understand because you didn't go there, but from a former student standpoint, when we were in school, the upgrades that they've made on the campus have been amazing. And I'm not referring to the shooting. That's
Well,
unfortunate. I'm
inside
referring
the
I'm referring
inside
to the
the
structural
inside the structures, like the
building.
buildings where the students would like do their classes and like the cafeteria and stuff, like that was pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, that was decent.
And for me that's the most important thing because you're not there to be hanging out. You're there
His
to
dorm,
get your
however,
education and get the fuck.
my son's
You know what I'm saying?
dorm was horrible. His dorm was
Well, that was Rawlings.
bad.
So Rawlings is one of the older
One of
buildings
the
there,
oldest buildings.
and
Yes, it wasn't nice
and
at
it is
all.
connected. It is connected to the cafeteria.
Yep,
I was in
it was
Blount
terrible.
for 2 years, and then I was in Thurgood Marshall for two
Okay, yeah,
years.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I think
yeah.
I'm a
So
little sad
yeah.
that Thurgood Marshall it was a little better, but I think the freshman doors needs a lot of they need a
Yeah.
lot of work.
And then my freshman year, we had an infestation, which was funny. We had an infestation of ladybugs in my dorm room.
I thought you
Like
just want to say roaches, and I was like,
no
I see it.
ladybugs.
Ladybugs
It was ladybugs.
crazy. They was just red bed bugs.
Yeah.
I,
No, it was
I'm sorry, I'm
ladybugs.
sorry, I'm
It was
sorry, I'm sorry,
so
I'm sorry.
it was interesting, and we were like, "How do you get rid of these ladybugs?" It was annoying, but it was
I
cool.
feel you.
So anyway.
I really do. I feel you. And like I say, Morgan was my dream school. I never made it. My kid did. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that was one of those things.
Morgan
He got accepted into
wasn't.
both colleges, Morgan and Howard. He chose Morgan. And I
It
wonder if he had chosen Howard if things had been different. I don't know. But it
I
is
didn't
what
like
it is.
Howard's campus. I didn't like Hampton's campus when I went on a college
My
tour.
daughter is and my
I
daughter
hated
is currently in
I
Hampton.
hated Hampton's campus. I hated
Hampton's
Hampton's campus.
my daughter's at she is a junior in Hampton and
The dorm,
it,
like the
the
dorms were
campus is
old.
beautiful.
I was like, this is some shit. Like, why does it look like this? I was
No, it's not bad and it's really not.
like,
Her there's no violence. There very little to none. My other son is at Norfolk. That's a different situation. And it's Norfolk State is the same thing. I feel that Morgan State is the surrounding area has
mm-hmm.
bled into the campus. I don't think it's the campus, it's the students, it's the surrounding area that has kind of bled into. So I mean, it's not Hampton, Norfolk, Morgan, Regent, and Old Dominion. I've had children that went to all of those colleges, and I can tell you a little bit about each one of them. But uh, Norfolk and Morgan, I do believe that it's not the actual campus itself because I actually think both campuses are absolutely gorgeous,
Mm-hmm.
and I like Hampton as well. I don't what you saw wrong with Hampton. Hampton
Well,
is
again,
nice.
I was in high school, so it was like I was this was like in 2002 when I went on the
Oh
college tour.
yeah
Campus,
yeah. Okay.
a lot of the HBCUs hadn't had upgrades, financially because they weren't giving money to use
Of
like
course.
to do upgrades. So Hampton's
Hmm.
campus to me looked really old. But when I got to Morgan, when I saw Morgan's, I was like, oh, this it's not bad. Like
I
and
believe
then I
that.
saw what
But
the
the crazy
freshman
thing
dorms
is
was
that
like.
Hampton, I mean, Morgan probably hadn't been updated their old dorms, not the new stuff that they put on campus this last couple of years, but the old stuff probably hadn't been updated since 2002. Because my son's dorm was terrible. Like it was toilets broken. Like it was horrible.
Yeah, Rawlings.
Hampton,
I mean, Rawlings was. I don't know if they upgraded, but I know they upgraded Blount.
they haven't
And they
been
upgraded.
updated since we left.
You said Blount?
Mm. No, say Rawlings haven't been updated.
No, yeah,
The other
yeah,
one,
yeah.
Thurgood Marshall hadn't upgraded either. Went in there.
They did.
When we were leaving, they were building a new dorm, but they hadn't
Mm-hmm.
upgraded the actual campus. Everything else was dilapidated, but they were building a new structure, but everything else was suffering. I felt that was just my opinion.
No, I
Everything
mean,
was
we've been seeing pictures. The campus looks. I mean, for us, the campus looks. You didn't. I guess you didn't know what the campus looked like 20 years ago. The campus looks. I
no, I
mean, it
didn't.
looks.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I
the
did.
campus
I saw the
looks.
campus 25 years ago when my aunt graduated, but 20 years ago, maybe not. But
Yeah, the campus. I
after
mean, we
I
have a
mean, when my
new
kid was
engineering
there, the
building. We have.
pictures that we saw and they showed
Yeah.
online, that was even a news segment. The pictures and stuff that they showed online was not accurate. It wasn't. He was physically there, and they showed pictures of the campus and the rooms and all the things when they were building a new dorm
Mm-hmm.
and a library or whatever else they were doing with the glass on the outside and all the things. It was freaking beautiful.
Library.
That
That's
part was
library
beautiful.
there.
It
Well,
was
so when
beautiful.
I was yeah, the
I don't know
library
if it
was
was a
brand
lot. I don't
new.
know. It was a dorm they were building with something included in it, but it was like
Mm-hmm.
glass.
Mm-hmm.
But they was
Mm-hmm.
the video that we saw of the news thing.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, what campus are they showing? Because it wasn't Morgan. It
No,
it
I they built like 4 new buildings. I understand what you're saying. I like when I go on back on the campus, I'm going to be amazed because even Northwood looks different. Like Northwood physically looks completely different. Northwood looked like Northwood was it was just the hood. So it was some shit over
yeah, a
in
little bit.
Northwood where the McDonald's was and stuff. But now it's like so nice. They have it with the juicy bar and they have it looks so nice over there. So I don't know. I'm always going to root for Morgan. I'm really sorry that your son had.
Always, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're
I'm really
supposed to do.
sorry that he had a bad experience. I didn't have experience at Morgan. I also wasn't hanging out
No, because it was great
um,
then when you
on
were
campus.
there. It was
I wasn't hanging
actually
out like
the whole world was better then.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. The
And my
mood was
son,
different. Yeah.
yeah, it was totally different. When my
I
son was
mean,
there, and my son is not. He wasn't. My son didn't hang out. He didn't smoke weed. Don't drink. He didn't do none of that stuff. He was just a regular student trying to get an
mm-hmm.
education. witnessed a lot of bad things, and had to come home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did he transfer to another school?
No, he came home and got a job making more money than I do now.
Oh, so, okay. So
Yeah,
what was he studying?
yeah. What the fetch was he studying? Cybersecurity? No, that was the oldest one. Business and administration. That's what it was.
Okay.
It was business. But um, he um, he came home after he got over a little hump of about 4 months after he got home. He started working, and then and then moved up in the company that he was in, and now
Mm-hmm.
he that's the one that's 21, and he drives a 2023 Camaro. Mom is in the 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
no, I mean in 2012. So I mean it is what it is. He makes more money than I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I do
Mm-hmm.
believe that the few years that he had in college helped push him forward so that he can get a better position where he works. But he is one of those ones that, college isn't cut out for everybody, and I
It's
feel
not.
like it isn't, and I feel like it wasn't cut out for him, and he did better without having to complete the 4 year
Mm-hmm.
college. My oldest two, they completed college, they graduated and all the things, but he
Mm.
and my
It wasn't for him.
wasn't
It's not for everybody. I had
for
a
him.
friend
Not
I
for
had a
him.
friend in college. She I don't and she was in the honors program, and I guess it got overwhelming for her. So she all day she would just watch movies. We just watch movies. And then
Yeah.
one day she's like, "Teacher, come watch a movie with me." I was like, "No, ma'am, I'm gonna flunk out if I stay here watch a movie with you." So you're right. Like college isn't
It's
for
not for
everyone.
everybody.
I
And some
guess she
parents,
just
like,
gave up. Like I was
honestly,
like, no, let me
myself,
get.
I'm those parents that kind of pushed all of my kids to go, and it just
Mm-hmm.
wasn't for every one of them. I do have two successful graduates. I have two more that are on their way that's in Norfolk and Hampton that are going to graduate, but I got a couple that just was like, yeah, no, that's not for me, and it's fine
Mm-hmm. I hear
because it
you.
won't.
I hear you. Like growing up, it wasn't an option for me. Like I didn't. Not
Same.
going to college was not an option
Same.
for me.
Was not an option for me either. And I did the same thing with my kids. I made it not an option for them. And like with him, we pushed him to go. And I think fortunately for him, there was a lot of violence on campus, and he was like, yeah, no. And he wasn't even one that pushed it. It was me that was like, yeah, no, I got to go get my kid because this ain't working out. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you can push your kids because you think that's what they're supposed to, because I was pushed to go to college, and college wasn't for me. It just
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you live and you learn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah. Slick,
Mm-hmm.
we gave you an option to talk in the last hour and a half.
You know, we
Hey,
just been
y'all
harassing.
been on y'all shit. Like listen, I've been sitting here loving this right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm
We just
saying?
harassing. But you know what I will say about college is that you do meet
You do. Lifelong
a lot of different
friends.
people, and then
Mm-hmm.
not only you don't even the people that you meet, you don't know what they're going to be in life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, um, and I find that aspect of college to be really interesting.
And me
Because
too.
I
Me
see
too.
or people that I knew from college and what they're doing now in their life,
Shaking
and
Mm.
I'm like,
ass and titties.
I was like, I
No,
know this
not
person.
My bad.
not
No,
all of
like
them. But
what?
I did know
No,
some that did that to get through college.
I
You
did
know what I'm
too.
saying? But
They did it to get through college. They did it to
they
get
did it
to pay for.
though. They did it though. And now they're
Yeah.
grandmas. You know what
Now,
it is. It is what it is.
now
It's
they're
I know somebody right now shaking ass and
now they're
titties.
grand.
yeah,
What?
now
What
they're
did you?
grandmas.
Now they're
They got
grandmas.
they BBL now. They shaking ass and titties.
No,
Oh my
Taking
uh-uh.
gosh,
trips
I
not the
met
everywhere.
BBL.
I
You
met like one
feel
of my
me?
closest one friend I met in college. We didn't talk to each other every single day, but her dorm was next to mine, and I mean to this day, 20 years later, she's still one of my closest friends, and she lives in freaking Texas. But it's like if I was to call her right now and say, "Bro, I gotta come stay with you," she'd be like, "Come on," and vice versa
Mm-hmm.
type thing. And we don't talk to each other every day, not even it could be a month and a half go by. We talk to each other, but we catch up and. Like that's my dude. Like I love her. She loves me. We actually
Yeah,
found out we
love.
were pregnant together. We were 3 weeks apart, pregnant. Found out that the same day she found out, I found out. I was like, dude, what the I'm gonna do? She was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was like, I don't know, but We made it work. But you do make
Oh yes, you
lifelong
did.
friends, and
Thank you.
even if you don't make lifelong friends, you get that experience of college. And can't
Mm-hmm.
nobody, if you never lived on campus,
Mm-hmm.
you can't really relate.
And I will say this 10 toes down. Being on campus at a HBCU compared to
Yep,
PWI is completely different. And
completely
I
different.
wouldn't change. I would not change my
Me
experience.
neither.
Like
So
Me neither.
I
I would
would.
never change it.
I
You
would
know,
never change it.
we had lockdowns because of panty rates, but that's only
Hey,
Virginia
wait.
State University. I went to Virginia State University,
Wait.
all black
What you? What,
HBC. We had a panty Halloween. I think it was Halloween night.
uh-huh.
We had to be on lockdown because there was a threat of a
Oh,
panty raid. And the panty raid happened. They would run through the dorms
anyway.
and run through your drawers
What?
and run through your panties. That's what it
What?
was. The
Oh,
dudes would run through your door.
I will say on Morgan's campus, like our Blount wasn't. Right now, Blount is a co-ed dorm, but when I was in school, it was only a female dorm.
Hmm.
So girls would try to sneak dudes into the
Yeah, we
dorm
tried to do
after
the same
curfew.
thing. We got caught.
Okay, and so they would shut it down. No curfew down. Like you can have nobody. You know what I'm saying? It happened all the time. It happened
Mhm.
on all the because we didn't have any
We
co-ed
didn't
dorms. The
even
only co
have we didn't have a curfew. We just couldn't have dudes in our dorms ever. But then
we
every
had
once
a
in a
we had a
while
curfew.
we did,
We had a curfew.
and
No,
then it became
not
a
a
problem.
in the dorm. We had a curfew as to when visitors couldn't come, like your friend couldn't come in who didn't live in the building.
Oh,
It was
female
like 10
friends
o'clock.
even.
Yeah,
I was violating all the
I know you
curfews. I
was.
was
I know you
in
were.
there.
I know you were.
I believe that.
Like I
I
know you
believe
were.
that. You was hiding
I
in the
believe it.
closet. You was that when the
Nick,
RAs came around. You was hiding in the
at
closet.
least you know. At least you know.
We
And I
know.
It's
think
perfect
Hampton
being the short nigga.
Hampton had a curfew. That's another reason why I didn't want to go because they had a curfew at like 9 o'clock. I was like, what do you mean a curfew?
You can't
Like
do
we have
shit
to be
at
back.
9 o'clock, nigga. That's when the night start.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I think that they
mm,
still have that curfew,
oh
Keisha, for real. But I think
hell
from what
nah.
my daughter tells me, they do what they want to do. But they still, I
Okay,
think they still got curfew.
that took me off. But I can't roam around the campus when I want to.
No,
Mm-mm.
You know that that's
no.
called
We honestly
prison.
now I appreciate that. I appreciate
Mm-hmm.
that. But 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that would have been different. But now,
Mm-mm.
these
It would have
people
been a
running around
problem.
with
That
guns
during
and
your
doing all
day.
kinds of stuff, kidnapping folks. We ain't got time for that. College is different from
Mm-mm.
when you was in college, Keisha. It's just different
I
now.
know.
It's
I
different.
know. But I would do it all over again. I wouldn't change it for
I
the
would
world.
too. I swear I
I
would.
would do
I
college
wouldn't change it.
all over again. That was the best time. That was the best time for
It
me.
was.
It
It
was
was awesome.
a good time. Hmm.
Y'all are so fuzzy. I wish I could see your
Um,
beautiful faces.
Slick is fuzzy.
Get your Wi-Fi up. I'm fuzzy for
It's
real.
Yeah,
not
you're
my fault.
fuzzy.
I
You're
love
fuzzy.
you.
But I
Okay.
really do like your hair. You look very. I like it. I like that on you. Looks
Yeah,
good.
it does look nice from what I can
Hmm.
see. What I saw when I first came
Yes,
on,
sir.
you're clear. You're not clear right now. You look crazy. You look pixel.
Oh, okay.
Now he's frozen. And I honestly think it's my Wi-Fi. But
It's your wife. Because,
No, I had turned my Wi-Fi off just to see.
I
you
look
got
really
Exactly.
clear.
let me
I
let me
I
click.
look very clear when I look at myself.
Do I look it okay, now you're both frozen. Okay, no.
Well, you were frozen, Rhea, and sometimes when you talk, it freezes up. Mhm.
Oh my gosh, it's the rain.
Yeah, it's the rain. I'm tired of this rain.
I can't
I'm so tired.
stand the rain.
It's going down. I can't stand the rain.
It's been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
I
Ray, I
need
have a question for you.
what, baby?
Are you a Beyonce fan?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Okay. What do you think about people paying all this money to go see her? Like, I see all my friends going. I don't know how much money they paid. I like Beyonce. I love Beyonce, but I don't think I would pay $800 to go see her like in
Heck
a
no.
concert.
She's not the only one. Like Chris Brown tickets, like my daughter-in-law, I think if you tell her I told you, she'd kill me. But I think she paid like $1,100 to go see. And Chris Brown is my husband.
Oh,
He's my husband. He doesn't know that he's my husband, but he's my husband.
no,
There's no way
Rhea,
in the
you say
world.
people are your husband. You say that a lot
Huh?
about
You said
say
who
that
about
about a
who?
lot of people. A lot of
Well,
people are your
Chris Brown, Usher, Idris Elba, they don't know, but they're my husbands. I need you to keep tabs of who they are, Keish. So when they realize it, you're gonna be at the wedding. You're gonna be a bridesmaid. But ain't no way I'm gonna pay that much.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm
I'm
just
not.
not gonna do it. And for
Absolutely
Beyonce,
not.
I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. Ain't no way. Like,
She would have to give
yeah,
me a discount or something. You know what I'm saying? I would have to like be an extra. I don't know. 'Cause I'm not paying no thousands of dollars. This
not gonna do it.
not doing
Not gonna
it. No.
do it.
It's,
Not gonna do it.
it's insanity. It's
Mm-mm.
insanity.
Actually, for referral, I know a lot of people might come for me, but if if I had to pay $800
Is
for a ticket to
is that
see
how it
Beyonce,
is?
I'd rather pay $800 to see Jay Z before I paid $800 to see Beyonce.
If
Um,
it was a
I
choice,
would
yeah,
I would
give a
see
choice.
Jay
Okay.
Z
I save my money. Period. I just go to the studio. But
that part. But you have that talent, we don't.
first of all,
Poly life.
you
Can I?
do,
Can
you
I? Can
do.
I ask
Well, I got a little bit.
you?
I got a little bit of
Um,
talent, but not studio talent.
but can I ask you a question?
What's happening?
Hmm.
Because when I was at Morgan, everyone would like all the students who went to either Poly. What's the school that's the rival of Poly? What's the name of it? Poly and the other
City,
school?
city,
Huh?
city.
City. Yes. What
Hold
what
on,
is the
but
what?
is we talking about Polly the school or
Yeah.
Polly? That's what actually. That's what you talking about.
Is that what you're talking about? Because that's what I think when someone says Poly.
We talking about Polly or
I'm
we
thinking
talking
about poly.
about?
I'm thinking about poly relationships. I
I
don't know what you
that's
guys
what
talking
I was
about. What you
thinking.
talking
I was thinking
Oh,
about polygamy shit.
I was
Like
thinking about Poly and
she
City.
she
That's
want
what I was
to
thinking.
she want to have this school fight all night. Nigga don't give a fuck about no
I
punk
think
ass
I
bitch.
thought y'all was talking about multiple
Oh,
women. I didn't know who was
all your husbands. Okay, so she was talking
She
oh no,
polyamorous.
talking about the chat. And I can't see the chat. Definitely can't see
Yeah,
it
so
now because
she
my
was saying
internet.
that you were living a polyamorous life because you have all those.
Oh, and is they just don't know it yet. So am I living that life or not? I don't know.
Well, no, because in polyamory, I think everyone is aware of
Yeah, no, they're
every.
not aware.
Keisha,
They're
why
not aware.
you just going to spoil her dream like that?
Oh, my dream's not spoiled.
Oh, she know.
So you just
They
gonna
still
have one
mine.
hand right here, the other
They
hand right here,
they they
and
still
face just
mine.
you
And it
just
is what
going.
it is. And
What
it is
about
This
what it
Morris?
is.
that's
Morris, I mean, he's already married, but what about Morris? Morris Chestnut, because
No,
that's my
you can have
money.
him.
That's
so.
my
I
I'm
name.
never
no
considered. I
no
was
no
never
no.
attracted to
I'm
him.
just asking, right?
Hmm.
Who's your
Hmm?
on your right hand?
Hmm?
What you mean?
Cause you said, cause probably right. So all y'all in the same house. So these niggas want to fuck at one time. I just wonder who hand is here. What I mean, yeah, who's in your right hand? Who's in
Chris
your left
Brown
hand?
is number one. Then there's Usher, and everybody else falls underneath them niggas.
So
I should. Can this is
CB
probably
on the right side. I mean, so that works because that's where he want to be anyway. Whooping all that squad, whooping all that. You feel me? But
wow.
that's beside the
Wow.
point. And then you said Usher on the other
Chris
side.
Brown and
So
Usher, they
that
tied.
them where your two hands gonna be. So who
Yeah.
in front of you?
Uh,
Okay,
Idris Elba. What you mean?
okay for the Fuzz Brown
And then
dark
on the
skinned
back
brothers. I
side
appreciate
is
that.
Ti, and then we're
Okay,
done.
okay,
Because
okay. And he's an
he's so
islander, so
sophisticated and
you know.
intelligent.
Okay, I
Is he
respect
really?
that.
Is he really?
He's very intelligent. Don't play with me. Don't come for me.
You say is he
Stop.
is Idris, la, la, la. You say is Idris Elba like
Yeah.
talented?
Yeah. No, not talented. She said intelligent.
And I said Ti
Idris
is very
Elba is
talented.
intelligent as fuck.
We
No, but we're
we're
talking
not talking
about
about Idris.
Ti. Ti is intelligent
Guy.
as well.
His
Ti,
Oh,
yeah.
intelligent.
I mean,
He just likes
well,
to say he just likes
Okay,
to
let me
say
say this. Let
no,
expeditiously
me
a
say
lot.
he
this to you. He
learned.
uses
He
big
learned.
words
Yes, he learned from the
expeditiously.
prison system,
He
but
don't have to be really intelligent. He just uses big words
he
and he
has
uses big
he has
words. That's all that
graduated
matters.
to be a great black man, even though he's light skinned. You feel me? So I salute him. So you saying that's gonna be what's on your shoulder?
Say
You feel
anything.
me? Ti in the back,
Like
and you just getting prepared. Idris in your face,
first
CB on the right, and the
of
right in
all,
your right
first of all,
hand.
no. First of all,
Oh,
Slick,
wait,
that's not how, that's,
wait,
that's not how it goes
and
though.
then Michael B. Jordan.
That's not.
That's my other one.
Them
I,
niggas about to spank your Lord. That's tough.
no, no, no.
I salute it.
Um,
Thank
Ray, I think
thank
Slick
you,
is over
Emily.
here thinking you're gonna be fucking all of them at once. That's not polyamory. You have your own, it's each individual time with each person.
Nigga, they all in the same crib as polyamory. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
My question
Oh
was
God.
if they always trying to crack at one time,
They
who
not
would you with?
though. They
Now,
not.
you don't. First of all, you don't know this, so stop trying to put this out there. I asked her who would be in her right hand. She said Chris Brown. Her left hand would be Usher. In front of her face would be Idris. And the back of her getting
Michael B.
prepared
Jordan.
is Michael B.
Yes.
on and sitting on laying on the bed.
T.I.
Well, standing on the side of the bed, getting prepared too, is T.I. That nigga. I know what I asked. She
Perfect.
asked it.
Starting.
Listen,
This is probably an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Usher is attractive.
I don't judge men anyway, so you got the wrong nigga saying that.
No, it was really for Rhea.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my
Okay.
bad. I
And that's
apologize.
fine. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. A lot of
And
people don't think Michael Jordan.
on the list of people that you just named, Michael B. Jordan, he's like the last on the list. But I already told you though. I think I remember telling you that I don't think he's that.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
I don't
Bernie
think that if
Sinners,
you were to pick a starting lineup, I wouldn't be on that team. I wouldn't because I think our tastes are completely different.
they're completely
Because
different.
I
See,
clearly
I like,
named beautiful men, and you're like, yeah, no,
I like, first of all,
beautiful,
I'm
talented men.
anyway. So
she like niggas that look like they from over East Baltimore. Okay,
that's,
that's what that is.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's what that is. Do you remember Boys in the Hood? You remember what Morris Chestnut looked like wearing a white
Mm,
shirt? A white shirt.
I'll be some
They
more.
had to use light and the sun just to get this nigga to look so you can see his face and fade. Like
Oh my god,
what are we talking about? That
I
nigga got
love
lighter
me some
as
more.
the older he got in his career.
I
Have you not
love,
noticed that?
I love,
He was black
love
as
me some
shit
more.
when he first started. He started getting a little bit browner as the older he got.
But you know what, Rhea,
Shout out my man, though. You
the
feel me?
movie
He's a great actor.
that I really liked Morrison was The Best Man. Whew, that it did it for me. The best. Did you see The Best Man?
Yep.
Oh, what?
Did they? Never.
No.
I've never
Yeah,
found
what
him
are you
attractive.
talking
Never.
about?
Never
What?
found
Oh man.
him attractive.
She over
Never.
there
Anyway,
pissing on the floor. That's crazy.
love. What? Did you see him in the movie? Oh, amazing. Oh,
Nigga, I
love it.
seen the movie. I'm not about to gush over those nigga. Like,
Mm, that's amazing.
You
So
should.
Morrison's at the top of my list, and then
so
more recently it's
what's
Aaron
the nigga that
Pierre.
was in there with him? Not Lorenz Tate. What's your name? Something
Aaron Pierre, like number
something
two.
Diggs.
That's his fine.
That's it.
Ain't it
Oh,
something
Tay Diggs.
Diggs?
Ew. Tay Diggs. Gross.
Tay
What?
Diggs
yeah, no,
and shit.
no,
But
no,
you
not
like
Tay Diggs.
more, stay the same like type of caliber of a
They're
guy.
not the same type, okay?
If it
Morris
had
used to
You
play
mad
football.
as
Tay Diggs
shit.
between
looks like
Morris and Tay, I would
Okay,
say
okay.
we
Morris over
learning some
Tay.
shit
But
tonight.
I wouldn't
Tay,
pick neither one of them.
Tay looks like he played golf. Morris played football. All right, I like football. I have an affinity for football players. I've dated a lot of them, so yeah, that's the type
See,
that I like.
when listen, y'all. Later on, as the seasons transpire, y'all can't say I'm picking on her. She said that shit herself. All right.
That yeah, no,
What she
I
say?
own
What
it.
she
I own it
say?
though. I own
What
it.
she
No,
say?
the
You
type
said
of
I
the
dated
physical,
a lot of football
I
players. You feel
did.
me? We know. We know who was was the football manager.
Who? What are you talking about?
Ah! So don't try to act like you don't know what the football manager
What do you,
who the football manager is. It's always one chick that wants to be a part of the football team, and we make her the manager. So
the manager? I dated two of my ex boyfriends were football players, and my current boyfriend he used to play for the XFL.
you said the who?
The XFL. You know that
What? No.
is it
I'm
the
about to ask a
XFL
few questions. What team?
arena? Huh? I don't remember the team. I have to ask him.
Okay.
He played in 2013, 2014. Yeah. But
All
that's
right, I need
before I
to
met
know
him
what
again.
team. I need to know what team.
No,
I'll
you
tell
don't.
you. He's a
No,
sweet.
you don't.
You know,
Keisha, what? Why? No. Stop. You stop it. You stop it, and you no. Don't tell him what is wrong with you. You're giving him ammo.
why?
Because you look at his face. I see a pixeled face, and I know he up to no good. Why would you tell him any other information? Cut it out. What's wrong with you, bro?
It's not. It's not a secret.
Keisha, no,
That's
it
what I'm
doesn't matter.
saying.
No,
Like, what are we talking
no,
about?
Keisha, listen to me. Don't give him no ammo. You ain't got no. Look at his face. He's pixeled to me, and
This is
his
crazy.
face is like,
This is
no, don't do
crazy.
it.
What am I doing?
No,
I'm not doing anything.
not done
Like,
anything.
Not
Don't give in to
doing
him.
anything.
Yeah, don't
you
tell him
know,
nothing.
Don't
Don't
tell
tell
him
him nothing.
anything.
Don't tell him anything. He don't need to know. What's he
Don't
look
tell him.
at him?
Don't tell
What
him.
does he need to know? What does he need to know for?
Why? Yeah. Why are you in my business?
that's
Mm.
why I'm in your business. Now is why I'm in your business.
Because I brought it to light. It is what it is. Because you play too much.
Play too much. You play. I'm a cosign. You play too much. Let me stop. You play too much. Clock it.
It's crazy work. You know, I'm just trying to be a good guy out here. You know,
Are you?
learn more. You know, about our sister in
You lie.
Christ.
You lie.
You know,
And you know,
you know what I'm
Keisha, I
saying?
saved you. He just said, I'm trying to learn more about our sister in Christ. You know he lying. I saved
That's
you.
You lying. Thank
crazy.
you, Rhea. I
Now
was
that
giving
I'm
him
that's
giving him the benefit of the
crazy.
doubt. So
Don't
thank you, Rhea.
stop doing it. Stop doing
Yeah,
it. Stop giving that to him.
I
You
was
already
giving
know.
him the benefit of the doubt because I'm a nice person.
You
You know,
are.
I I see the good in people,
You do.
even
You
First of
in
see
all,
slick,
too good.
even
You
in
see
first
slick.
of
even
all,
in slick. You see too good.
Hmm.
Even
first.
in slick.
He's struggling right now.
Yeah,
I'm sure he was
me.
just.
You don't know what to say.
Seeing me
I'm
ain't that
sure he was just
hard.
crying right here. I'm sure he was just
Seeing
needing to
me
see it.
ain't that hard, short. You feel me? It ain't hard at all. You dig what I'm saying? You know, I come in like 3D. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, mate. Real close.
No,
High proximity
Shut
with
up.
this pressure.
Shut up.
You
Shut
dig what
up.
I'm
Shut up.
saying? You
Cut the crap.
know, I'm
turn the
But
just saying.
TV off.
can I
Turn
tell
the
y'all
TV.
something real quick? Let me tell y'all something. Can I tell y'all something?
Mm-hmm.
I love y'all. Right?
Oh,
You hear me? I do. You guys have become very near and dear to my heart. I swear to
me too.
goodness.
I look forward to
Every week,
seeing you.
I know every week and throughout the week, communicating with you guys. You guys are the best. You're the best people. It's like you're a
Oh,
hole
you
when
are?
you want, but you pretty all right.
I am
Yes,
a
but
a-hole.
pretty okay, Slick.
No, never,
Yeah.
I am a a-hole.
never.
First of all, I'm top tier
You are.
fine shit
You
of
are.
all the fat niggas. You dig what I'm saying?
You telling the truth. You telling the whole truth and nothing but that truth.
Big niggas they don't get a whole lot of love.
They don't.
Sometimes
And I
they
love
don't.
the fact
But
that you represent. You
I like
represent.
larger men. I like men. That's
We
a
should.
conversation I
We
think we
should,
talk about. Like
we should
how
have
do
that next Wednesday.
we
We should
should
talk about that.
we
We should
should
talk
talk
about
about
that.
that. Yeah.
Y-
But
y'all
I
want
was
to
hoping
Like
to
talk about
get
it
back
now?
in the.
Why y'all
No, I
holding it
can't
well,
talk
in?
about it right now. I'm getting ready to tell you. I've been
No, I know
traveling.
you trying to hurry up and get off, but you feel
I
me?
just
He
got
ain't trying to hear
home
that shit.
and I'm ready. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm going to bed because I got to get up.
yeah,
Even though
I'm tired
I
too. I
traveled
was up
home
last
today.
night doing
That's crazy,
yeah,
bro.
I traveled
tired
home
too.
today, and I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and start all over again. But
Oh,
next week I come home Tuesday. I leave
Mm,
Sunday and come home Tuesday, so I'll be good to go Wednesday to stay up until 1 o'clock.
mm, mm, mm.
But today,
Crazy.
I love you guys and
love you
all this,
too, Ray.
So, so,
all this
so you
stuff.
might as well let's just end
I'm
the
Wrap it up.
jumping.
episode
I'm
and
jumping.
just
Oh, okay. I didn't
yeah,
want to
you
end the
feel because
episode.
it didn't make sense if you just already got her to say that
I
she
didn't
wants
get
to
her to say it.
leave and you feel me. It didn't make sense. I'm just
Yes,
saying, it
sir,
didn't
Big
make.
Stepper. Let's do it.
So this has been another episode of the greatest show on earth, the What They Want podcast. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out Big John.
Big
Yes, shout out
John.
Big John. We
Woo-hoo.
miss you.
You
We
know,
do.
we definitely miss you, bro. Pray all is well. You know what I'm saying? Pray we see you next week. Um, our lovely two ladies held it down with us. Um, excuse me, Miss Creative Fortune 08 and Miss Rare underscore Fuller. You feel me? See, Fowler, Fuller, same thing.
Fowler.
Um, I just don't like saying her last name. Period. It just sounds like I'm about to go to
What?
the. It sounds like I'm going to the nurse's office. Like I don't know. Like it does. It does. I can just say Rare, and it just sounds
Well,
very
then
vibrant.
say
But then
Raya. Then
we say the whole name, and then it's like,
I'll say the whole name. You
my
just say
tummy
Raya.
hurts. Like you feel me?
What?
It just I don't know. It just sounds like very nursey. Like I'm about to go to Miss Fowler's office. I want some graham crackers,
Get out my
and,
face.
and I'm just saying, oh shit. But ladies, um, let the people know what they need to know.
Go ahead, Graham.
I love you guys, all of you, and we appreciate your support every week. You guys are awesome. And it's Raya underscore Fowler underscore Bullock. Okay? It's
That
not that
part.
complicated. You're
It's
not going
not.
to the principal's office. If anything, you're going to have a good time.
Bro, even saying the Bullock part, that don't sound like somebody fucking selling you a car, bro.
No,
Like I don't
it doesn't.
life insurance
Keisha,
or car
good
insurance.
night.
It
Good
just
night.
this is
Good night.
crazy.
Keisha, you're up.
Go
Um,
ahead, Keisha.
Thanks for joining us tonight on What They Want podcast. Coming up that I'm doing. I don't think so, but follow us, follow the podcast, follow me on Instagram at the official Creative Fortune 08, and on TikTok at Creative Fortune 08, and yeah.
Hey y'all, it's the kid that did. But no, we appreciate y'all all for tapping in today. Yeah, it was very informative. All punk ass colleges that you shouldn't go to. Um, but no, for real though, shout out everyone, all the graduating class of 2025,
Woo-hoo.
in every form. I'll say that.
Mm,
So can't nobody feel left out, from the tiny
mm-hmm.
tots to the niggas that should have been already home. Um, even if you getting your GED, you feel me? We proud of you. You
Or your
dig what I'm
master,
saying?
or your master's degree, like me.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, again, don't don't ever let nobody say you can't do it. Cause if I did it, you can do it for a shit show. I'm the motherfucker. But no, for real though, y'all can do it, man. I love y'all. If ain't nobody tell y'all today, I love y'all. We love y'all. Y'all know what it is. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. It's the What They Want podcast. And we out.
Bye, y'all.